What a crazy week. What the hell happened to Jaden Ivey? Let's dive in. I mean, on this kid, the hype was real. The fifth overall pick, elite speed and downhill explosiveness. Honestly, people were comparing him to a Morant type, which I guess didn't really age well. In his rookie season, he was an immediate 16 points a game type player. And the Detroit Pistons' future and backcourt was looking incredible with Kate Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. And when Detroit drafted Jaden Ivey, they drafted him as a franchise type running mate, someone to assist in the future possible success of the Detroit Pistons. They weren't really telling you that early, Cade Cunningham and Jaden Allen was a kind of a fit problem. Ivy needed the ball way more than he got it to be very dominant. There was always spacing issues that they had to deal with, and it felt like the Pistons constantly had to kind of rebuild their roster to assist these guys just because the fit wasn't working. It wasn't about development, it was about direction. And the injury that probably changed everything. Jaden Ivey had a severe injury. He broke his fibula. He lost the rhythm that he had and he built up in that season. When he returned, he was slower. His confidence dropped, and definitely his minutes got reduced because of it. Explosive guards, they survive off burst. And once that's gone, it changes everything. And that was the case with Jaden Ivey. And the thing that changed everything this year, which, I was very surprised by, Detroit, the Pistons, they decided to move on from Jaden Ivey, sending him to the Chicago Bulls. And when Jaden landed in Chicago, his role was just kind of uncertain. And that was plain to see immediately. And the reputation was kind of weird because when a rebuilding team trades you a 23-year-old lottery pick, that kind of tells you something. But you be the judge on that. But now the last couple weeks, Jaden Ivey, just off the little stuff that I've seen, he's kind of been just going crazy, a little bit. I don't want to say crazy because, he might be going to deal with a situation, but he just kind of, don't quote me, but he just kind of was talking about how the NBA and NBA teams represent the LGBT community and how they have like pride events and everything. And him being a very Christian man and having a very Christian family, he just feels like it was unrighteous. And to each its own, you believe in your religion, you believe in something else, whatever. Like, I'm not going to knock you for it, but this is kind of the representation of the league that you're playing for, and you might want to just think it and not say it. And then the worst thing that could happen, basically, to save face, Chicago Bulls ended up releasing Jaden Ivey for reasons that were detrimental to the Chicago Bulls and the NBA. I've never heard that before, detrimental to the league. Like, yeah, suspension, but just getting, knocked out of your team. Like that's damn, that's severe. So getting released, social media comments. When he got he went on IG Live, I think, and he was like going on about his comments and everything, just kind of ranting and going crazy. I think a flight attendant on his flight told him, you need to get off of live right now for probably like the safety like concerns or whatever. And before he got off, he made, you know, pretty bad, damning comment about Golden State Warriors Steph Curry and calling him a fake Christian, not a real Christian, because he condones this stuff with the league and stuff. And man, I mean, you're going through your stuff. It could be possibly a mental thing. And then you want to call out Steph Curry. It's just not smart. And if you wanted to rebound from this situation, I don't think this was the best way to do it. So, along with his team's decision to just let him go, that's another thing that piled up with his injuries that, you know, he's barely recovering from. and his skill is kinda deteriorating. The real question, though, is his career salvageable? It's crazy because he is talented. He is 24, but now the reality is, does he have to go to the G League to rebuild himself? That might be the only avenue for, and it's just kind of a shame. He went from coming off an injury to spazzing out to now he's gotta see if he could actually save his career, and he's not even 25 years old. It's sad. I think that the NBA should look more deeper into this in case he's, just kinda having a, maybe a mental health issue, not having severe as penalties as they may, have against him. So I think everybody, all parties need to reevaluate the situation and make sure all the judgment on Jaden Ivey is actually the right thing to do. But make sure you tell me what you think. I want to know, what do you think about this Jaden Ivey situation? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Authentic Take.